remove your hats and remain standing for the presentation of our flags by the Kosovo Security Force cadets and the playing of the Kosovo National Anthem and the United States National Anthem. Thank you. Good afternoon. Honorary platform guests, distinguished guests in the audience, faculty and staff, parents and family, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, graduates. Welcome. Welcome to the Spring 2017 Commencement Ceremony for RIT Kosovo AUK. What a wonderful day for all of us, and especially for our 92 graduates. Today is also a very special one for me, as this is my very first commencement ceremony here. So I'm thrilled to be up here this day serving as your president. I am also honored to be here on this platform and to welcome all of you. Mira Vini. Recently on campus, I heard one of our students ask another one, "Are you graduating in May?" As the student responded with a proud yes, I heard the other one respond back, "Wow, lucky you." As I continued walking, I thought back on these words. Wow, lucky you. For those of you who took Professor Eddie Muhajiri's statistic course, his statistics course, I know you learned about probability. And probability is a measure of the degree to which an occurrence is certain or uncertain. Undoubtedly, some of you were using that mathematical concept in class to probably ponder ahead and wonder about your own graduation from this institution. You were not 100% certain that you would be sitting out here today in your cap and your gown, but you were probably weighing a number of very important variables far beyond luck. For example, your grade point average, your success rates in completing the courses in your concentration, and many other variables. In other words, it wasn't luck, was it? None of you rolled the dice to get here today. You have reached graduation because you earned it. You studied hard, you had family members out here to support you in many, many ways. Maybe you had to retake a course or two that was required to graduate, but you are here because you were determined to graduate, and you set your own personal goals to achieve this milestone. Now, you have successfully completed one more very important chapter in your life, and it was not based on luck. The question now before you is, what chapter comes next? How will you begin that next chapter? What obstacles will you need to overcome? And how will you know that you are successful? Members of the class of 2017, don't be afraid of that next chapter. Embrace it and go for it. You've earned it, and it is now your responsibility to continue on. As you leave us here today to embark on your new journey or new chapter, know that the faculty and many others here on campus have worked with you these last 4 years and maybe plus to provide you with a solid foundation. You will be departing with the most advanced and up-to-date knowledge and skills that the faculty and others here have been able to impart. And it's my hope, our hope, that you are departing here with new critical capacities, imagination, creativity, and a curiosity for a lifetime. In addition, I hope that you will depart with a new commitment to taking your talents toward helping to improve the world's deepest challenges, and especially those challenges here in Kosovo and in this region. May your spirit guide your activities and interactions with others wherever in the world you may go, no matter what. Persevere. As the United States' last president, Barack Obama, remarked, making your mark on the world is hard. If it were easy, everybody would do it, but it's not. It takes patience, it takes commitment, and it comes with plenty of failure along the way. But the real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. Now, let me take this occasion to personally thank our faculty who are up here today. Can you all give them a round of applause? They are superb, and they are dedicated. They've been dedicated to our students. And many of them were instrumental in helping all of you to persevere. Also, let me recognize the staff who are amongst us today. Staff, thank you for your constant support, and for our Board of Trustees for their guidance of this institution. And also, of course, of course, Rochester Institute of Technology and our members up here today from RIT for their true partnership and cooperation, and also for the City of Pristina and the government of the Republic of Kosovo for their support and encouragement. Thank you, one and all. Graduates, on behalf of the board and the faculty and the staff, I extend our best wishes to each and every one of you. May you enjoy fulfilling lives and successful careers. In my hope that fond memories of your years here will remain with you always. In addition, we are honored to celebrate this joyous day with our colleagues who have made the long journey from RIT in Rochester, New York, to be here with us, one who just arrived a few hours ago. Although President Dessler is unable to join us here today, he sends his warmest congratulations to all of the RIT Kosovo graduates and families. Today, I am pleased to welcome Dr. Jeremy Hefner, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost at RIT, and Dr. James Myers, Associate Provost for International Education in the Global Campuses. The Department of Academic Affairs includes all of the colleges, schools, and institutes within RIT with the goal to support students and faculty across RIT in teaching, learning, and research, which includes the global campuses. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Hefner and Dr. Myers to our campus. I now ask Dr. Myers and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Daniel Constantino, to the podium for the presentation of the student awards. Gentlemen.
Medita. Thank you, Dr. Hart, and all the incredible RIT Kosovo students, faculty, and staff for the warm welcome. Graduation day is a joyous day for a university. It is a day to put aside administrative meetings, assignments, and endless grading. It is a day to celebrate our students and their many successes. I'm very happy to be here today to celebrate our wonderful graduates. It is my honor to announce the student awards for the RIT Outstanding Undergraduate Scholar. This year, there are 3 students who have been awarded the RIT Outstanding Scholar Award, a testament to Kosovo's hardworking and highly deserving students. Each of the students honored today has achieved the distinction of maintaining a minimum institute grade point average of 3.85. Let me say that again, 3.85 out of 4.0. In addition, selection of the students was based on other factors of academic achievement, such as creative work, service on student committees, civic activities, employment, and independent research. Would each student please approach the stage as I call your name? I kindly ask that you hold your applause until the students have joined me on stage. Robert Ayupi. Yehona Kanabida. Yualba Kape. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our RIT outstanding.
Greetings. I am Daniel Constantino, Vice President for Academic Affairs at RIT Kosovo. I have the pleasure of introducing our 2 student commencement speakers. This year, we continue with a tradition of having 1 speech earned through competition and a second delivered by our valedictorian. This year, our competition winner is Fiorella Krapi. And our valedictorian is Robert Ayupi. First, before we welcome Robert and Fiorella, I am delighted to invite another student to the stage, Anita Morina. Anita will demonstrate the varied talent of our student body through an exciting poetry slam performance.
Class of 2017! I met you all for the first time in 2013. What a dream, what a clean stream of young people that had no idea what was happening. But on that gathering, we all had one thing in common. Finish school. Well, we just did. But in between, we built this grid, we built spaceships, we built relationships, we built planes, lanes, trains, campaigns, and today, we launch them. We raise our hands as high as the sky. We throw our caps to fill in the gaps of innovation, of hard work, tolerance, and love. Yes, indeed, 4 years flew faster than plastic bags above the streets of Pristina on windy days, on those windy days when we found shelter under the roof of this building, and on sunny days when we found shadows under the trees of this campus. Like a blank canvas, we splashed it like bandits. Our lives seemed incredible. Then there was another deliverable. So when done with calculation, there was another presentation. When done with calculation, there was another presentation. So much information to square in a paper and do not exceed 1,500 words, nerds. Then on Thursdays got blurred. I once heard that people are like plants, grow off people's sunshines. So thank you, professors, for never blocking that ray. Though we did pay, but we did slay, and we will make you say, that was my student. With all the improvements, we were an amusement. And just when you thought you got rid of us, we need to discuss the recommendation letter. See, it doesn't get any better. But you all knew, so thank you. We stand here grateful to one day fate will say, that was my professor. Above all those pages, these were well-spent ages. I must state this. On this stage, I can come up with phrases that raise the temptation to collect all the courageous and outrageous, but I'm capturing all the faces and it's amazing. I can tell you about all the heartbreaks and all the headaches. I can tell you about all the heartbreaks and all the headaches, but I'd ruin the cake taste after the hugs embraced. When today, we're opening the door to the real world. No pressure. It'll be a beautiful adventure. We have to get used to change. That's how it's made. The faculty and staff here has just gotten used to our running and becoming, leaving marks on things. This campus is a constant reminder of building. This city, I witnessed this city being built and rebuilt. A coffee shop becoming a boutique, becoming a mystique and antique. Our professor becoming a mayor, becoming an MB player. Have learned how to build. Like a truth spilled, we are a reminder of change. Next time when you come back, it'll be all strange with a different arrange. And you, like a mountain range, will stand strong where you belong. But don't forget all that's gone, all that's shaped you, all that knew you. When you get the chance to tell about the nights awake, mistakes you made. Explain the free trade, bills unpaid. 4th grade when you were a mermaid, a captain when anything could happen. Freshman year, so much beer. Sophomore year, so near to getting that girl. Junior year, it's not you, it's me. Senior year, I agree. You see, I've matured from a girl to a woman, as a matter of fact. Now I have to go home and get all packed and get a map so I can track everyone on Instagram low-key. But please, value the truth like a missing tooth. Keep wondering, comfort the disturbed, disturb the comfortable. Raise your voice, but lower your noise. Fight for equality, change bureaucracy. Don't settle for good, reach for great, appreciate, celebrate. Do not underestimate. When you wake up in the middle of the night wondering what's going on with your life, that's all right. Unless it's back pain, you'll have to check that by daylight. I'd like to cite a great philosopher, poet, Drake. Oh well, I guess you win some, lose some, as long as the outcome is income. You know I want it all and then some. I want you to have as little but give as much. I, a future movie maker, wish you all a Hollywood happy ending. I am excited and happy to see how you will continue to build this world and do exceed 1,500 words.
Your valedictorian, Robert Dainty.
Thank you, Vice President Constantino. Dear members of the Board of Trustees, President Hart, Ambassador Chitaku, dear distinguished guests, family members, faculty, and staff, I am honored to stand in front of you today and represent the outstanding graduating class of 2017. I've chosen to structure my speech around an idea first proposed by a physicist called Heisenberg. No, I'm not referring to the character from Breaking Bad. That guy is a chemist and a drug lord. Not the most ideal individual to get inspired from. Anyway, the Heisenberg that I'm referring to was a German quantum physicist who came up with the principle of uncertainty. The idea that one can never know with absolute certainty the position or momentum of particles in the universe. In providing that definition, I just committed the ultimate sin. I did the unspeakable. I quoted a Wikipedia entry. All kidding aside, the uncertainty principle states that our lives are governed by uncertainty, and no one can be quite sure what the future holds. In September of 2013, a group of young, ambitious, and determined individuals enrolled on a 4-year program here at RIT Kosovo. All of us were confused and unsure of what the next 4 years will bring for us. Well, today marks the end of that mysterious journey, and in many ways, we come out of it even more confused and uncertain of what lies ahead. Seniors, take a good look around yourselves. Who knows what could be brewing amongst you? You could be looking at the future president, the next prime minister, a policymaker, an entrepreneur, a graphic designer, a photographer, or maybe even a certain pop star. The possibilities are truly endless. Who knows where we will end up on our quest towards the ultimate manifestation of success, which is having your pictures framed alongside the walls of this campus and being the subject of a Facebook post by RIT Kosovo. That's the dream. So, the thesis that I'm proposing here today, at the expense of making a 20th century physicist very mad, is that the 4 years spent at the famous wooden chairs of this institution have in fact reduced the uncertainty surrounding our futures. Let me start off on a negative note first. Dear seniors, you can be absolutely certain that the difficulties that you went through during your time at RIT Kosovo, all those sleepless nights, the struggles to meet deadlines, the confrontations with exam questions that had nothing to do with what you studied for, all of these will be dwarfed in comparison to the obstacles that lie ahead. It may seem implausible now, but one day you will look back on these struggles with a sense of fondness and nostalgia. Here's another thing that I'm certain of. No matter how great the challenges in our way, I firmly believe that the things that we learned in this institution will have equipped us with the necessary skills and tools to overcome these challenges and thrive in success. Think of all the research that you have done here, all those papers written, all the group assignments, the deliverables, and all the policy memos that you handed in. Each one of those tasks will have prepared you for different facets of a professional career. This brings me to my next point of certainty. I am absolutely certain that the quality of education at this institution, delivered by our outstanding faculty, is unrivaled in Kosovo and beyond. So please join me now in a round of appreciation for our outstanding and hardworking faculty and staff. Thank you, guys. Finally, I am absolutely certain that none of the benefits that we received during our time at this institution, and they are plentiful, would have been possible without the continuous and unwavering support of our families and friends. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for making this privileged experience possible. I want to conclude this speech with a direct request for the graduating class of 2017. Dear seniors, during the past 4 years, we have developed a strong and almost unbreakable bond with one another. It would fill me with great joy if I knew that 10, 20, or 30 years from now, we will still remain in touch with one another. So I plead to you today to stay together and further develop this amazing network of success. Stay together as we move towards a certainly uncertain future. Thank you.
Please welcome Fiona Copy.
Honorable Trustees, President Hart, Ambassador Chitako, VPAA Mr. Constantino, esteemed faculty, staff, beloved family and friends, I welcome you warmly to congratulate the class of 2017 as we celebrate the end of a journey and the beginning of another. It is with great honor to stand here in front of you and represent a class full of crazy, hardworking, fun, and creative people. I wanted to begin my speech by sharing a short story with you. During my freshman year, precisely on October 12, 2013, I failed my first exam at AUK. I was devastated, shocked, and apparently angry at my parents who clearly had nothing to do about it. But after spending days contemplating about the grade, I realized I had two options. I'd give up, or I'd roll up my sleeves and commit. Little did I know that most of my dear graduates standing here dealt with similar situations, one way or another. As young freshmen, we found ourselves lost in countless of drafts, essays, presentations, exams. We handled biology, price elasticities, graphic design, logistics, international law, and even theories of cognitive development. But despite long and sometimes never-ending lectures, we handled parties, even though we had to submit essays the very next day. We lost friends to student elections because we handled them no different than state elections. In the years to follow, some got into trouble. Some were busy mastering the art of procrastination. Some were leaving the campus at 5 in the morning only to come back at 7. And some were simply struggling. But what we decided, unapologetically, was to commit to the journey and not the outcome. And now here we are. Despite all the odds, we made it. Today, my fellow graduates and I take pride in belonging to an institution such as RIT Kosovo. We take pride in believing that we're part of a much greater community based on diverse backgrounds, nationalities all around the world. We take pride in holding one of the most prominent degrees, which we earn through consistent effort and by pushing ourselves to limits we never knew existed. We take pride in knowing that throughout these years we had a strong network of professors and mentors who not only taught us the grounds of critical thinking, problem solving, teamwork, and discipline, but who were greatly committed to our journey. We also take pride in knowing that throughout these years we have had our colleagues from Kosovo Security Force who are indeed a formidable force. I was once told by a professor at AUK that we should rather use the word team instead of a group. Because a group is a collection of individuals who coordinate their individual efforts. And a team is a group of people who share a common purpose and a number of challenging goals. I say we're the true definition of a team. And I know this for a fact. In the midst of all the madness, we still actively participated and were committed to student clubs that were created and managed by us, and that had missions to serve the community through numerous of awareness campaigns, to expand and apply our knowledge in economics and management, to organize cultural events, to participate and represent RIT Kosovo in worldwide conferences, even to organize competitions in different sports. We clearly did a lot, but we could not have made it without the constant support of our professors, advisors, and mentors. Thank you. To our families, please accept our acknowledgement and gratitude to the help, thoughtfulness, and opportunities you have given us. Faleminderit që keni qenë, jeni dhe do t'jeni gjithmonë shtylla kryesore e motivimit dhe inspirimit për ne. To our partners, thank you for staying with us even through midterms and finals. To our friends, thank you for getting us out of the library and ensuring we get a proper dose of caffeine. To our grandparents, Thank you for your kind words of encouragement and slices of toast. To this building on my left, thank you for the weeks of pressure, fear, and nausea you have caused us. But thanks for the memories. And last but not least, to my team. Thank you. Thank you for making this ride a remarkable one. The future is indeed uncertain, or as our professors would like to call it, ambiguous. But it was uncertain even 4 years ago. Today, I only ask of you to sit back and take a deep breath. Because as I look towards you, I see future leaders, policymakers, freelancers, managers, and a whole list of thesaurus-worthy occupations. They say behind every successful student is a deactivated Facebook account. But I say behind every successful student is an activated walkers group. I'm gonna end by a quote by William Shakespeare that I never knew what it meant, but I know I used it in an essay once. And it says, "The world is your oyster. You can achieve absolutely anything if you only put your mind to it. Please remember, the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are usually the ones that do." Thank you.
Thank you, Robert and Fiago, for your motivational words and spirit. Congratulations again on your incredible accomplishments, and may I be the first to welcome both to the RIT Kosovo alumni community. Please join me now in welcoming Ulza Hoti, Petrit Berisha, and Alba Emir Halili to the stage. These three very talented students will entertain us with a brief musical performance.
Every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get it. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, but I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb.
Thank you to our great students for their inspiring words this afternoon, our poetry reading, and the wonderful performances we had here as well. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce RIT Kosovo Alps 2017 commencement speaker. Ambassador Shitaku, who is the ambassador of the Republic of Kosovo to the United States. The ambassador presented her credentials as ambassador of Kosovo to the United States September 17th, 2016, following a long-time commitment to Kosovo's freedom and independence and almost 2 decades of relentless work in various capacities on building Kosovo's institutions and statehood. Following her experience as a public relations officer with the OSCE, Kosovo's verification mission during the Kosovo War of the late 1990s, and as spokesperson for the Democratic Party of Kosovo and chief of protocol for the Kosovo Provisional Government immediately after the war, the ambassador served 2 terms as member of Kosovo's assembly. She was also one of the key players in the status negotiations led by President Ahtisaari as head of the communications working group of the Unity team. Subsequently, the ambassador was Kosovo's deputy foreign minister, acting foreign minister, and the Minister of European Integration, as well as Stability Association Agreement chief negotiator. The ambassador has also been engaged in minority rights as part of her continuous commitment to the well-being and prosperity of all communities in this country. Prior to her current position, the ambassador was Consul General of the Republic of Kosovo's mission in New York. Now, in her current role, the ambassador serves as an honorary member of a number of prestigious organizations in Washington, D.C. In just April of this year, she was honorary chair of the 38th Annual Anniversary Gala of Refugees International. A native of Pristina, the ambassador is a graduate of the University of Pristina and holds a master's degree in journalism from the Kosovo Institute of Journalism and Communication. At this point, let us welcome the ambassador to the podium. Ambassador.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Të dashur student të Universitetit Amerikan në Prishtinë, të nderuar prindër, vetëm mund ta marr me mend se sa krenar jeni sot. Të respektuar profesor, mysafir, antar të bordit, zonja dhe zotrin. Jam jashtëzakonisht e nderuar që jam sot me ju në një nga ditët më të rëndësishme të jetës suaj. Shpeshherë, në ditët dhe momentet të tilla, thuhen klishe të tipit sot përfunduar një kapitull të rëndësishëm të jetës suaj. Në fakt, unë mendoj që sot është dita kur çdo gjë fillon për ju. Dhe thënë të drejtën, nga sot, bota do të jetë edhe më sfiduese, dilema do të jenë edhe më të mëdha, përgjegjësia do të jetë më e madhe dhe pritjet po ashtu. Unë shpresoj që kjo do të jetë një ditë kur do të ndani një moment për të reflektuar për arritjet e juaja. Pavarësisht netëve të gjata pa gjumë, përkundër stresit të afateve për dorëzimin e eseve apo punimeve, këto 4 vite ju do t'i mbani mend si vitet më të bukura të jetës suaj. Të rritur aq sa për të dalë vetë në mbrëmje, dhe njëkohësisht po aq të rinj sa për të mos e bartur barën e botës mbisupe. E mbi të gjitha, keni pasur fatin e mirë që për 4 vite të studioni në një universitet të shkëlqyer, siç është AUK. Kam pasur kënaqësinë që disa herë të jem mysafire në universitetin tuaj dhe të bashkëbisedoj me shumë prej jush. Po ashtu, kam pasur nderin që shumë prej të rinjve që kanë mbaruar studimet këtu t'i kem kolegë. Më lejoni t'u a them hapur dhe pa u abërqefin. Ju nuk dalloni as pak nga bashkëmoshatarët tuaj në Shtetet e Bashkuara të Amerikës. Ju nuk dalloni as pak nga studentët më të mirë në Universitetet Amerikane. Sikur se edhe ju, edhe unë sot kam marrë me nanën. Nana ime ka lindur në një fshat madhore. Shkollën e ka pasur disa kilometra larg shtëpisë. Rrëfimi i nënës sime është rrëfimi i shumë vajzave dhe djemve të rinj të asaj kohe, të cilët ecnin me orë çdo ditë, vetëm për të shkuar në shkollë. Është rrëfimi i një brezi idealistësh që sfiduan varfrinë, mendsinë patriarkale e të prapambetur. I një brezi që shkollën e kult dhe që shkollën e shihte si armën më të fortë jo vetëm për emancipim kulturor, por edhe për liri kombëtare. Është rrëfimi një brezi që u përjashtua nga puna, por që vazhdoi ta mbajë gjallë Universitetin e Prishtinës. Është rrëfimi një brezi që më pas u dëbua nga shtëpit. Unë mendoj që unë dhe brezi im i ka borç, shumë borç, kësaj plejade idealistësh. E ju në anë e keni la borxhin ndaj nesh. Të nderuar të pranishëm, e thash edhe në fillim, sot është një ditë shumë e rëndësishme për ju. Në fakt, është ditë shumë e rëndësishme edhe për mua. Kur arrita në aeroportin e Prishtinës mërkurën, polici kufitar me shumë dashamirësi më pyeti: ambasadore, a për zgjedhje e ardha? Me shumë qetësi ja ktheva: jo i nderuar, kam ardhur për një punë më të rëndësishme. E çka është më rëndësishme? Është ceremonia e diplomimit në AUK të dielën. Dhe dua ta theksoj prapë, pa shaka, për hir të së ardhmës të vendit tonë, shkollimi duhet jetë shumë më i rëndësishëm se politika. Kosova ka nevojë për shumë edukim e shumë më pak politikë. Dhe nuk po përpiqem ta demonizoj politikën, edhe vetë kam qenë pjesa aktive e saj. Por dua t'ju them që njerëzimit, idetë dhe veprat më të mëdha nuk i kanë ardhur as nga njerëz me para, as nga njerëz me pushtet, por nga njerëz e dijshëm. Nga njerëz që e kanë ushqyer kurreshtjen e tyre çdo ditë. Nga njerëzit të cilët kur nuk kanë rreshtur së qenuri student. Para 2 ditësh e vizitova kompaninë Gjirafa në Prishtinë. Mërgime, bashkë me një grup të rinjësh dhe të rejash, para 3 vitesh nuk kishin as para, as pushtet, e kishin vetëm një ide. Sot, ata e ka një kompani të suksesshme që punëson vjetra të rinj. Është frymëzuese kur takon të rinj si ata, sepse bindesh se ndonse mund të duket e vështirë. Edhe në Kosovë mund të krijosh, të rritesh, të bësh biznes, pa hile e pa të njohshëm. Shkolla është shumë e rëndësishme, por integriteti dhe nderi janë gjithçka. Në shekullin 21, shkolla nuk e mban monopolin mbi dijen dhe idetë. Ju duhet vetëm të shkoni deri në Krush, që të shihni me sytë tuaj se si një fshat i tërë është rilindur nga hiri, nga disa gra si Fahri e Hoti, të cilat nuk e kanë pas fatin tuaj. Nuk kanë mbaruar studimet në një universitet si AUK-u. Në fakt, për shkak të rrethanave, disa prej tyre nuk kanë mbaruar studime fare. Në moshë të re, kanë mbetur pa burrat e tyre, pa vëllezërit, pa shtëpi dhe pa para. Por ato gra kanë integritet, nder dhe dije. Pas luftës, i kanë përvjelur mëngët, kanë punuar tokat e tyre, kanë hapur bizneset të vogla dhe sot, me para të djersës e tyre, i dërgojnë fëmijët në universitet. Të dashur të posadiplomuar, nga nesër, ju do të zgjedhni rrugë të ndryshme. Disa do t'i përkushtojnë shërbimit publik, disa akademisë, disa biznesit, dhe secili prej jush, në mënyrën e vet, do të jetë një agent i ndryshimit në Kosovë. Do të keni momente të thyejeve, do të ketë ditë zhgënjimi, siç kam pasur edhe unë, dhe siç ka pas dhe do të ketë gjithmonë çdo njeri që nuk rresht së kërkuari e pranuari sfida. Por ju los, asnjëherë mos e shuani kurreshjen. Asnjëherë mos e humbni shpresën. Dhe cila do qoftë zgjidhja që ju bëni, bëjeni me dashuri, me nder dhe me integritet. Faleminderit.
Thank you, Ambassador Sataku. You inspire us with your words and, of course, your leadership. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremy Hafner. I'm Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at Rochester Institute of Technology. And it is with the greatest pleasure that I join you in Kosovo this year to participate in the commencement ceremony and congratulate all of the graduates on reaching this milestone in their lives. In a world in which knowledge is increasingly the differentiator between the successful and the unsuccessful, you are now in a position to make a meaningful contribution to your community, your nation, and the world. It is also a pleasure to acknowledge the families, wives, the children, and the friends of the graduates. It is your support which has, in so many cases, helped to bring the graduates to this place at this time. The graduates will continue to need your support as they venture forward. So, it is at this time I ask the audience and our special guests to join me in recognizing the people who, by their support, love, and encouragement, have contributed so much to the success of these graduates and are here to celebrate with us today. It gets better. Would the parents of the graduates please rise and be recognized? The parents, please rise. Woo! Would the spouses, partners, and children of the graduates please rise and be recognized? Children, please stand. There you go. And now for my favorite part, and last but not certainly least, would the grandparents of the graduates please rise and be recognized? Kosovo has prepared you well, but you should remember that this is not the end, but the beginning of your education. The most successful graduates are those who continue to learn throughout life and who apply that learning to their work. Finally, the RIT Kosovo, formerly the American University in Kosovo, is not really an American university, but rather an international partnership of the kind that we will increasingly need if we are to work together globally toward our shared goals. As you continue through your careers, I hope that you will celebrate both your own national heritage and our common citizenship of planet Earth. We have nothing to lose and much to gain from working together for the betterment of all. Once again, congratulations and best wishes to all the graduates of 2017. Well done. And now it's my pleasure to confer the RIT Bachelor of Science degree upon our graduates. My pleasure, however, is minor compared to those directly responsible for the academic success of our graduates. I speak, of course, of the faculty. They are the teachers, the advisors, the mentors of our students. I ask the graduating students to join me in honoring the RIT Kosovo faculty for a job well done. Would the RIT Kosovo faculty please rise and be recognized by the graduates? Tomorrow you'll begin another journey, but whatever journey you have chosen, be it continuing your studies, starting your career, or engaging in public service, you have the knowledge and skills to be successful and to make a difference. Use them well. Kosovo, the region, and the world need you and your expertise. And now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees of Rochester Institute of Technology, I now confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled as certified by the faculty and as signified in the commencement bulletin with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. On behalf of all the faculty, staff, administration of RIT and RIT Kosovo, congratulations to the class of 2017! And now for the moment that everyone has been waiting for. During this part of the ceremony, we will recognize each graduate for his or her accomplishments. As a courtesy to all the graduates and their guests, we ask the graduates to return to your seat after you have crossed the stage and to remain seated until the end of the ceremony. I thank you in advance for your cooperation. Dr. Hart, members of the board, Dr. Myers, it is now our pleasure to present the candidates of the Bachelor of Science in Applied Arts and Science degree.
Hana Botzai, highest honors. Trenusha Berisha, highest honors. Robert Eyupi, highest honors. Yehona Karavidai, highest honors. Fioralva Kropi, highest honors. Art Raifi, highest honors. Almadin Ademe. Bonard Aivoze. Lear Alichkai, high honors. Emset Amete. Reyhane Arife. Gazem Abdio. Altrem Bayrami, high honors. Besa Bashota, high honors. Diel Behra. Late Berisha. Dafina Berisha, honors. Dea Bicaj. Ardita Canhase. Barda Çolak. Petret Deșișco. Shkëlzen Draguša. Dan Dubova. Bardël Dugolli. Dorek Fazlia. Nazif Fazliu. Argenta Ferrote. Shpresa Frokaj. Vanessa Goshi. High honors. Anita Goshi. Time Kecaj. Rina Gjikoli. Etret Hajiu honors. On the Hajiu honors. Vanessa Humole. Dritan Hüseyin'i. Kushrem Imeray. Ron Ismaili High Honor. Üveysa Yusay Honor. Diyar Kawashi. Vesiona Kaitoze. Orion Krasnice. Dran Krasnice. Span Kuce. Öl Limone. Rineta Alesci honors. Arbias Lolune High honors. Petret Ljoja. Anita Morina honors. Dora Musa honors. Wilson Musay. Ermal Musliu. Robert Nikay. Ardian Oroshe. Rita Charoli honors. Arnor Cerimai. Olma Cerime. Lorena Sechirocha. Ül Shahine. Vanessa Sholay. Shpëtim Sokoli. Arita Suhodoli. Uveis Suma. Albion Sfırkay. Matahire High Honors. Mirela Uka. Anessa Uka. Riola Zeka Honors. Badren Zecire. Jovan Živković. Anisa Zogaj.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the future of Kosovo, the future of this region and beyond. The superb quality of our graduates, their passion and their quest for learning, and often their struggle for an education, in many cases while holding full-time jobs, the sacrifices their families have made to bring them here to this day fills me with certainty that amongst these young people are the leaders who will take their homelands into a bright, peaceful, and prosperous future. I am proud to know them, and indeed, they have made all of us proud. Would the RIT Kosovo graduates now please rise?
You have to look here.
May you now move your tassels from the right to the left. In your graduation today, and wish you only the best in your profession and your personal lives. On behalf of the entire RIT Kosovo AUK community, congratulations once more. Let's be seated. Our ceremony is now approaching the end. Thank you to everyone who has worked hard to make this commencement ceremony a success. Thank you, all the parents and friends who have come here today to celebrate our graduates' accomplishments. And thank you to so many of our guests, especially including our platform guests, many who have come from the United States and afar to be here. We now invite you all to a cake reception that will be held in our garden immediately following the recessional. At this time, the platform party will lead the recessional, followed by the faculty and the graduates. Please remain seated until the academic procession has been completed. Thank you all. Thank you.